Hey guys, it's Christine. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about budgeting in my bullet journal. So in today's video, we're going to go over the things that I'll be using that are new or maybe not so new in 2023. I've kind of been putting off doing my video to introduce my 2023 bullet journal because it's kind of nerve-wracking, to be honest, to talk about my setup and whatnot. You guys probably don't know this, but I did start this channel in 2020. The first two videos I uploaded were introducing my planner and doing a pen test and stuff like that. And I originally had intended for this channel to be about bullet journaling, but just the whole just comparing myself to other creators or to other bullet journalers, and it was just not that great, I guess, because I was very self-conscious of how I set up my bullet journal, and I kind of scrapped that. Fast forward to 2022, right around March, when I resurrected this channel and kind of did focus more on budgeting. But here we are. 2023 is coming up, and I have incorporated some bullet journaling content into this channel. I'm going to attempt to do that again and kind of, talk you through what I've got here in front of me. So anyway, if you are interested in seeing the things that I'll be using for 2023, keep watching. Okay, so let's get started with my bullet journal. Set these to the side. This is the Exceed A5 dotted journal. I bought these from Walmart, although I don't know if they carry them anymore because I have not really seen them stocked up in a while. I think they still have this navy color online. They might have the black one too, but as far as I know, they're not putting out any more other color bullet journals as far as the Exceed A5 at Walmart. So I do have two others that I stocked up on because they only do come up around like back to school time, and beforehand I was using one bullet journal per 6 months, so I wanted to make sure I had some in stock. Those two are the ones that I haven't used yet, plus this. So I'm going to be good for like 3 years, because right now I've planned out about a year in my current bullet journal, because I'm usually just using it for like as a planner or for budgeting, basically. So this dotted journal is 100 GSM heavyweight paper. It's got 2-page markers. It's got 120 sheets, so that's 240 pages front and back. That's not counting the it's got like a table of contents thing going on here. Yeah, so it's got like a index. So the color is cream. It's like yellowish, to be honest. If you compare it to, say, like this would be an index card, so you could tell like the color difference there. So when you flip it open, it starts out with the index, and I've gone ahead and started that out. It's in pencil. As you guys know, I do everything in pencil first. It's sort of just like a Bujo habit I have. So I don't typically use the index, but I figured I would use it this time. And on this first page is basically my my main pages, and I will go over these with you guys. And then on this page, I decided to have written out the paycheck budgets. So 18 to 69 be here, 18 to 69, and it'll just be like the different paycheck budgets that I'll have. So I know somebody asked recently if I if I use one bullet journal per year, or what do I do at the end of the year? You know, what do I do with the extra pages? And the answer to that is I try to use them up as much as I can. Like in my current bullet journal, I do have, I haven't done my December video yet, so I'll just give you a sneak peek. And then I do have extra pages in the back where I've sort of just gridded out like some things, but that's pretty much like how many pages I have left over in the back, and I'll just use them for pre-planning or like pen test or like stuff like that. So, and how I do that is I plan them out. I count them. I've been using this particular bullet journal for a while now, so I kind of know like how long it will last me. So I've got my budget pages and stuff are in the front, and then I'll start like with January. So this will be my first 2 January pages, and then my monthly, and then I'll have weekly. So this is going to start on week 2 because my first week of January will be in my current bullet journal. So I'll just, you know, count them out: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'll have February. So this continues on until, you know, December. So I'll have, so this will be December, like, and it's got the 50, 52, 53, 51 is in here somewhere. So once I get to 53, I'll still have a few extra pages in the back. So quite a few actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this last one will probably be like a pen test page. But I've got, you know, like six or 7 sheets here to do whatever I want with them. Or if I decide that I'm gonna stick something in the middle of here, I still have like a little bit of a buffer at the end. So here I have a key. I don't know if you guys can see this because it is still in pencil. I have a key, and if you're not familiar with the bullet journal system, I will try to find a link and link it down below. And there's really lots of different ways you can use them. You can make them very artsy, you can make it minimalist, all that stuff. I basically use mine as a planner. Like instead of buying a like already pre-printed planner, I just make it how I want it. So yeah, so here's a grid spacing guide. I forgot where I learned this from, but it's basically the same grid spacing guide that I'm using now. And there are different ways to do a grid spacing guide, but this is basically, I'm a visual person, so I kind of need to see like about how big or how tall like a box would be if I wanted to do 2 boxes vertically, or 3 boxes, or like, you know, how small is it going to be if I wanted to do columns this small or this big, you know, that sort of thing. So that's what that's for. And then I've got a year at a glance and a future log. Now, it's some people don't do the months on their future log because it's a little bit redundant if you already have the year at a glance, but I just wanted to have this on one page, and you know, I didn't want to have to be flipping back and forth to look. So I have future log here, and this is basically where I write down anything that's happening in the future. Technically I don't really need January here because, you know, this bullet journal is going to start in January, but I do that anyway just to keep it whole basically, and especially if I'm pre-planning my bullet journal. Like I don't have my January set up yet, So this will help have the dates that are important in there. So of 4 months per page. And then here, TV shows and movies. So I kind of penciled these in right now, but I think I'm just going to have Disney Plus, Prime, and Hulu and HBO. So basically no Netflix, because I don't have Netflix right now. And then these are just the different months, and I will color code them and write down like TV shows or movies I watched that month. And then I put things I want to watch right here. Yeah. And then this is my YouTube road to 1K subs and 4K hours. So here I wrote down what my analytics are as far as how many added subs that month. So I think this takes into account lost and gained subscribers. So it would be like a net gain of, you know, like 6 subscribers that month. And then here are my hours. So in the month of November, I gained 26 subscribers, or a net of 26 subscribers, and I had 381 watch hours. So my goal is to hit the 1K subscribers, and I know I'm pretty close to hitting the 4K hours, but it would really be nice to hit that 1K sub. If I don't hit that, you know, no big deal, but it's sort of nice to just track it. You know, on this page, I got this idea from JashiiCorrin. She's a pretty big bullet journal blogger, or bullet journal YouTube creator. And it's 23 things to do in 2023. So I'm gonna write things down here that I want to do this coming year. And I kind of just started out with go to a Dodgers game and go to teppanyaki for my birthday. So it's going to be stuff like that. Not necessarily goals, but just things that I want to do. And then here are goals, plans, habits, intentions, lists to accomplish in 2023. I haven't really filled this out yet. Finances, pretty easy. I want to max my Roth IRA for 2022. I'm not going to accomplish that this year, but I am on track to probably finish that out in February or maybe January. We'll see. And then, of course, I want to max my Roth 2023. I want to beef up my emergency fund, and I want to save up $5,000 to start an intelligent portfolio with Charles Schwab. Excuse me. And of course, other things are like personal health and wellness. So these are kind of the same thing, but I'm going to treat them differently. And I do have like a scrap list, like a list on a scrap piece of paper somewhere. I'm just going to go ahead and write that down here. Some money habits. Again, finances and money habits kind of go hand in hand, but it's going to be like health and wellness, where like finances is sort of more like the big picture and money habits is going to be the little picture. Kiddos and YouTube. So for YouTube, 1K subs and 4K watch hours. Here I'm going to do my monthly bills, and I'm going to list my sinking funds. And then from there, you should be familiar with these pages. So these are my weekly budget pages, or bi-weekly budget pages. So that just kind of goes on till December. So these are all already pre-planned. I mean, like as far as spacing in my bullet journal. Now here is something new. So I want to make sure I give credit to these people. I am going to start the 100 envelope challenge. There's a lot of different YouTubers, budgeters that do the 100 envelope challenge, and it's mostly cash budgeters. So first and foremost, I want to recognize that I got this idea of being a cashless budgeter doing the 100 envelope challenge from Katie of the House. So she does digital budgeting, and so she's got this like on an Excel spreadsheet, and but I wanted to adapt it to to how I do my budgeting, which is in a bullet journal. So I went ahead and drew out 99 rectangles here, and then this one big rectangle will be, you know, number 100. And then I'm gonna basically track which envelopes that I've chosen. And yeah, more on that in another video. Other channels that I want to reference are Lisa Marie Budget. She doesn't know who I am, but she's a pretty big budgeter, and she's one of the content creators that I watched a lot of when I came back to making videos and sort of just get back into budgeting. She does cash budgeting, but yeah, so I don't know if she's doing the 100 envelope challenge anymore. She's kind of scaled back on her challenges that she's doing, but yeah, so she's one of the first ones that really got me interested in the 100 envelope challenge. I also, after getting this idea from Katie of the house, I did, you know, look up other like how to do the 100 envelope challenge. So I saw videos from the Crafty Budgeter and also She Budgets. So those are, they don't know who I am, but yeah, so thank you, Katie, for the idea, and thanks to everybody else who's ever put out a 100 envelope challenge. And if I've seen your video before, like, you definitely inspired me to do some challenges, even though I'm not a cash budgeter. And obviously D versus debt, she's one of my favorites currently, and you know, she's been a favorite for many months now, and she does a lot of different challenges, and whenever I watch her challenges, like, it makes me want to do cash budgeting. But yeah, so she's definitely inspired me. I don't think she does the 100 envelope challenge, but definitely as far as doing challenges, she's, you know, big inspo right there. So if you're not following any of these people, I definitely recommend following them, especially Katie from Katie of the House, and Denise from D versus Debt. So they're really awesome. So on this side, I have invest and save money. So this is going to be a tracker to do for my Roth IRA 2022. I think right now I'm at 4,000 something. So these will be pre-colored before we enter into the new year. And then of course these will not be colored. For 2023, I believe the max now is 6,500. I am a single income earner, so that is what I'm qualified for, and I'm not 50 yet, so yeah, we won't be doing the 7,500, but I think it is 7,500 if you're 50 years old and up. Don't quote me on that. Check out the IRS guidelines. So emergency fund, I wanted to do like 20,000, but I'm not sure if that's going to be realistic, so I'm going to try to do like 12,000. We'll see where that goes. And then other investing, I just wanted to keep track of money that I am investing for fun, or I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to be using this bottom part right here, because I'm going to try to be hitting these goals up here pretty hard. Right now for other investing, I think I have $100 in my stock slices, so that's pretty cool. But other than that, you know, this 4,000 is really just because I could fit 4 rectangles here, and each square is like 100, so 10 squares is 1,000, and that's, you know, that's what I could fit. So then I went ahead and did 4,000. But yeah, so that's it for that, and we already kind of went through these pages. I know that's in pencil and it's probably going to be hard to see, so I will, if I don't get like stage fright, I'll try to do the inking in on camera. If not, then, you know, I'll do a flip through again with the ink. So here I've got a monthly planner. I got this from the Dollar Tree, so the quality is not that great, but it's still pretty cool. It's basically just monthly spreads. You've got your year overview for 2023 and 2022, some conversion. Here's a year at a glance. And then, so this part is really what I am kind of going for. It does have a Sunday start, and I like to use a Monday start, but that's, you know, no big deal there. I'm going to be using this for content planning. Basically, I am going to try to be a little more disciplined as far as like planning out my videos, and just hopefully limiting the stress in like planning them out, what comes next, when do I post them, and that sort of thing. As it is right now, I'm sort of posting like every other day, and I kind of want to kind of have a schedule for myself. I do like the idea of batch recording videos, so I think this will definitely help me do that. But yeah, so this goes all the way up to December. It doesn't have any weekly pages, but that's okay. I don't need it for that. It has 2024 on the back, and then some contact and websites and passwords, which I probably won't use for that. I might use this for like maybe, not sure. Anyway, so that's that. For $1.25 plus tax, it's pretty cool. As you guys know, I use this notebook. I got this from Walmart also. It's 80 sheets, so that's 160 pages if you're counting front and back. It doesn't say the GSM on this. No, it doesn't. So I probably won't be using this, to be honest, but I just wanted to show you this original label right here. I still have about 30 something pages in this one, so I'm going to be using that to do my my monthly budgets, so like the planning of my budgets. So this notebook is still good. It's got a lot of empty pages still to use, so I don't want to waste that. So that's it for the first half of this video mini series. This is part 1. Stay tuned for part 2, and I'm going to show you what's inside this envelope. See you guys.